Yes, that is a ship. In fact, it's a 24,000 tons ship, nuclear powered, Russian made. It's very big, very unnecessary. And guess what it does? Yes, it's an icebreaker. And that is what I'm doing today. Breaking the ice with you with a 24,000 ton 4-minute speech. So brace yourself for my story. So I was born in 1990 in a little town called Ho Chi Minh City. There's not so much to say about that, really. By around the time when I was 8, I learned about the splendor of America, the United States. And no, not yet. I'm sorry. I learned about the splendor of the United States, and I set my goal to one day I will experience it at least once in my life. And so I set out studying English, working on my academics, and when I was 15, I decided that should be enough. So I head off to the United States, to America. To save myself some money, I didn't take a plane. I swam to America instead. Unfortunately, by the time I reached the Pacific Ocean, I got lost and ended up in New Zealand. So I stuck around in New Zealand for 3 years. I had some interesting experiences there. I captained my own dragon boating team. That's dragon boating. 20 people racing on a long wooden boat. Except we don't have the muscular guys here. We have 20 skinny Asian kids. We participated in 2 tournaments. We lost both of them. Other than that, I met a lot of people from around the world. I learned French, Russian, and Spanish. You guys seem like you don't believe me. I'll demonstrate. What's your name, ma'am?
Shelley.
Mademoiselle Shelley. Привет, как дела? Eres muy linda.
Gracias. Muy entiendo.
Well, that was. I'm not quite sure what that was because last week I had an accident. I fell off a tree and hit my head, so I forgot most about all those languages. Thank you for laughing at my misery. So, after 3 years in New Zealand, I set off to America again. This time I did take a plane, so I didn't get lost. America was fun. I had some good times and some bad times. I learned fencing. That's fencing. I learned how to shoot. That's me, by the way. I went hunting with my friends once. I kissed Anne Hathaway, or someone who looks a lot like her. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure. I was very drunk. So, but most importantly though, I learned what it's like being American. I became American for a little bit. Yes, that's right. I became fat, rude, and angry. I'm sorry, Nate. No, but above all of that, I learned things that make Americans great and make America great. It's their undying love for freedom, their unquenchable thirst, their unquenchable confidence in themselves and in their country. Thank you. And their utmost respect for the individuals. That is what made Americans great, and that is what make being fat, rude, and angry okay. So that was my 24,000 ton story. All of it is true, and all of it, I believe, is very cogent. I have left the shore of Vietnam, reaches the bountiful island of New Zealand, have my good times at the west coast of the United States, and now I'm back in Saigon breaking ice. Ladies and gentlemen, that was me. And back to you, Mr. Harris.
Thank you.